Curb appeal.
It's a big word from real estate agents on down, that your house, the front part of your house is very important. So anything that you could do to that to either make it look special or unique in the neighborhood is very important.
Improving curb appeal can be as subtle as trimming back hedges or as dramatic as replacing a garage door. But as we all know, replacing a garage door can get pretty expensive. One alternative is to dress up your garage door instead with an eyebrow, a decorative treatment attached above the door. Eyebrows can be constructed out of everything from wood to plastic, but Alabama-based Classic Composites Inc. seems to have found the perfect marriage of form and function in fiberglass. Walker points out a couple of key advantages.
The difference in the fiberglass, these are hollow, they're material that needs nothing at all inside of them to hold up the product. Number two is our products can be painted to the trim colors that are on a house. You can't do that with a vinyl or a PVC. You have to pick a color that's actually in the material. Ours, if you want something that matches your exact color of your house, either with the eyebrow or Arbors, you can pick those colors, paint them, and have exactly what you want to match your house.
Much like the arbors the company has been making for years, this American-made product also happens to blend well with just about any style of architecture.
We can put it on masonry, you put it on brick, concrete, coated, it doesn't matter, because the particular style of this eyebrow will lend itself to any of those details.
Today's project is a perfect example.
The project that we're going to be working on today has a lapboard siding on it. The lapboard siding really, as far as its effect on the material, is no different than putting it on anything. This particular house, because on this side, really doesn't have a whole lot of protruding details. When we add this to this house, you'll see a marked difference only by adding this eyebrow.
The first step is to measure the width of the doors. In this case, a 10-foot and 18-foot opening. Then find the center point.
All right, the next step, since we've got a center line and we know where the center of our garage door opening is actually to put up one of the parts of the eyebrow itself. These parts are extremely light and easy to handle. Since I've got this lined up, we're going to actually put in a screw at this point that will hold it to where I can measure and make sure it's square all the way across. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our mounting screws are right dead center of that, so that our projections will actually cover the screws we got in. Second thing for a tip is go ahead and make a pilot hole, a little small hole in here that will allow you to get these into the wall a whole lot easier. All right, we've got the first side anchored to the wall. We're bringing the second side in. It's hollow and it fits into this green joint, just slides in, butts up to the other one. And usually, because these are already attached to the wall, this one will actually hang up there and give you an extra hand when you get ready to put the other screws in. All right, we've got the header placed where we want to. And you can use a framer square to make sure they're square before you put the screws in. The last step after you've got all the decorative tails and your header board in position is the purlins. These sort of lock the whole eyebrow together. You take those, dry fit them first. These are marked as well to position themselves right on top of the rest of the eyebrow where you don't have to really measure anything, you just attach them.
The last thing is to use a little touch-up paint on the screws, as well as any finger marks you might have made during the installation. One final unique aspect of Classic Composites eyebrow is how well vines grow on it.
Normally you would shy away from that because wood, any other kind of materials like that, once a vine or something gets on it, they bring moisture, they start the rotting process even quicker than normal. Not the case with fiberglass.
In just a few short hours, these homeowners were able to enhance their curb appeal without breaking the bank.
We'll make a statement that your house is different. Even if your house has the same siding or the same kind of exterior as everyone else in the neighborhood, the eyebrow will really make it stand out.